What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you're on a fantastic day today. And today we're taking a look at my 1 to 400 scale cargo fleet valid 2024. I really hope each and every one of you are excited for today's video. And without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see right here, we have quite the cargo fleet going. As you can tell, there's been some really cool additions over the last couple years, or I think actually we did this video last year. So over the last year, I should say, we do have some really cool aircraft to take a look at, and I'm excited for this. I hope each and every one of you are as well. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and see what cargo aircraft we got going. Also, apologies that there's so many aircraft around. It's just tough to get them all down and then find the time to get a video in between them and take them in and out. So hopefully this will be sufficient for today. So hope you all are excited. Let's go ahead and get started. This is the NG UPS Boeing 757-200. This is quite a nice aircraft, and I'm certainly very glad to have it in the fleet here today. I've really enjoyed the UPS 757, and it's been quite a critical asset at my various model airports. So overall, really have enjoyed this aircraft, and this one is quite nice right there, to say the least. Then we have this UPS Boeing 767-300 freighter. This aircraft's also really great by Gemini. This is one of my very first cargo aircraft, if not the first. So overall, very glad to have this one, and this is a really cool aircraft as well. So that one looks really great. One of the newest additions is this UPS Doubles DC-872. This will be a critical asset for the Retro Tulsa project, and it's really cool to get some additional DC-8s. They're a really unique aircraft, and overall, I think they look really cool in the collection, So that one is absolutely awesome to have right there. Then we have this UPS Airbus E300 freighter. This is the Aero Classics release. This has been a huge addition. I've been so glad to get to use it over the last 3 years or so now. So overall, this has been a really cool one to have, and I'm certainly very happy with it, to say the least. Then we have this UPS Airbus McDonnell's MD-11. This is another really awesome aircraft, and I'm certainly very, very happy with it. It's a great mold, and overall, GeminiJets did a fantastic job on that particular offering. So certainly very happy to have that one here in the collection. And the talent show for the UPS Boeing 747-400. If you don't know where that reference comes from, I would recommend watching the Airliners International 2023 content. But overall, this is really cool, and definitely very glad to have this in the collection. Way too sentimental of an aircraft not to. And overall, it just looks cool. Definitely one of the aircraft I think of when I think of cargo aviation. So overall, the UPS fleet's looking really good. Definitely really glad to see how it's developed, and really excited to see what it will develop into here in the future. So looking very good for those aircraft. Okay, we have the FedEx Boeing 727-200. So this is yet another really awesome aircraft right here. Another big asset for the Retro Tulsa project. And I'm really excited to see what happens with this aircraft in the future here in my fleet. So that one looks really great. Another Retro Tulsa asset is the FedEx A310. This is another really cool aircraft. This time Dragon Wings is behind the details of making it. So overall, I think it's a really cool one, and it definitely looks absolutely fantastic right there. Then we have this FedEx Airbus E300 freighter. This aircraft is also really nice. I really like the detail that Aero Classic put into it. And just like the UPS one, this has been a huge addition. And I've used it so many times, and will continue to use it many times going into the future. So that aircraft is awesome right there. Another one that's been huge since 2020 that I've had is this FedEx Boeing 767-300 freighter. This is going to be a big one for a long time, so definitely worth every penny to get this aircraft, and how many updates I've used it in. It's a really great looker, and the company store did a great job on it when I got it. So overall, that one looks really cool. And another really cool one that I was able to get is the FedEx Boeing 777-200 interactive aircraft. So this one looks really cool. I think they did a great job on the details, and it came out really nice. So this was a really cool one to get from DG Pilot at Airlines International 2023, and this one hopefully will be used a little bit more in airport updates going forward. So overall, very happy with this one, and it looks really great right there. Let's go ahead and get up to the top, where we had this primary Boeing 737-800 freighter. This turned out to be quite a critical addition as it started flying to several of the airports. So I've been happy with that one, and overall this has been another really nice aircraft. And we have the primary Boeing 767-300 freighter. This aircraft certainly has been huge at the model airports too, and you got a very fair price on it, so it looks great. Hope you get the winglet one sometime, but man, am I still kicking myself for passing on the Phoenix release 5 years ago already, which is crazy. Here's the Airborne Express Doubles DC-8. You can guess what project this is being used for, but yeah, really cool to compare the engine types compared to the UPS one, which is right here, so you can kind of get a grasp as to the older engines that this aircraft is using. But overall, it still looks really good and definitely serving its purpose very well. Followed by the Airborne Express Doubles DC-9. This aircraft, once again, another huge asset for that project, and overall this is looking really good. Surprisingly, this is not the retro project, but this has certainly been really cool to have at Tulsa, and hopefully we'll get a few more chances at it with this College's Chargers 2 Boeing 727-200. This aircraft looks really nice. Definitely really happy to have it here in the fleet today, and I think that Gemini did a really good job on this aircraft. So overall, I'm certainly very happy with it, and again, very excited to see how many more chances we'll get to use it before it's gone. One we'll get a few more chances on for sure is going to be this Coletta Charge 2 Boeing 737-400. This aircraft's awesome. Unfortunately, nose gear's out. I'm going to have to find that somewhere, but this aircraft still is a huge one for the collection, and I'm certainly very happy to have it and very glad that GeminiJets made it. So those two looking good as the partners in crime right there. Here's the National Airlines Doubles DC-8. This aircraft's also really cool with the newer engines. This came from Aviation LAS, so thank you for doing this trade. It's a cool aircraft. I think it looks good here in the collection. I really like the livery. I also don't have a National Airlines aircraft outside the actual National Airlines that used to exist right here. I don't have a National Cargo aircraft, so this one is really cool. I personally think that they did a really good job on it, and I'm certainly really excited to see what I can do with this in the future. I'm not sure exactly what yet, but I'm sure it will come up clutch at some point. So looking forward to that. And again, thank you Aviation LAS for doing that. Okay, here we have the DHL Boeing 737-800. This aircraft certainly has been huge as well, and I'm very glad that I decided to get this aircraft. So it looks really nice in my only full flavor DHL aircraft. So that one looks really good right there. Here's the McCauley Boeing 757-200 freighter. After the amazing memory at Miami, couldn't pass up on getting it, and it's been great at Great Plains, and hopefully I can find some more projects for it here in the near future. So we'll have to see exactly what those will be, but overall, I'm certainly very happy to have it, and it's a really good looking aircraft in my opinion. Here's the Coletta Chargers Boeing 767-300 freighter. This aircraft has been quite a nice one. I'm certainly glad to have it and eager to see what I can do with it here in the future. Despite its, I think it already got repainted out of this hybrid livery, but overall I still think it looks pretty cool. Here's the Polar Boeing 767-300 freighter. This aircraft's been big at DFW. I've seen it there 2 or 3 times during the day, which is pretty rare for that time frame. So overall, it's certainly been there along with the other places. So this aircraft's been quite nice, and I really like the livery on it for this hybrid. So a little bit more colorful than the Coletta, but still looks really good. So definitely glad to have that one. Here's the Pan Am Cargo Boeing 747 freighter. This aircraft's really cool. Definitely very glad to have this one. Unique circumstances to get it too. So overall, I think it looks really good, and I'm certainly very glad to add it here into the collection. And then we have this Atlas Air Boeing 747-400 freighter cargo hybrid that TP AveGeek did. He did a really good job, so I appreciate him very much for getting after this aircraft. It looks really great and definitely one of the best customs in my collection, hands down. So overall, I'm definitely very glad to have it, and I think it looks really cool. So that one came out very nice right there. Last but certainly not least, we have 2 more cargo offerings. We have the Polar Boeing 747-400 freighter. This actually came during the Cyber Monday sale that DG Pilot had, which included a free aircraft if you bought any items. So definitely was not passing that one up, so I was very happy with that. And somehow ended up getting the 747-400 that you see over there too, interactive, for a very good deal too. So this is kind of my good luck or cheap bargain deal aircraft, but I'm certainly very glad to have it. It's been really cool, and I'm definitely going to throw it in Dallas and other airports going forward, as it's been a big asset there. And lastly, we have the Cargo Lux Boeing 747-8 interactive. This aircraft's also fantastic. I've seen it at Dallas several times, so of course I wasn't passing up getting it when it came out. And it's been a tremendous asset for DFW too. So overall, all of these cargo aircraft have been looking really good, and I'm certainly very happy with what I've done with the fleet here. UPS and FedEx are certainly going good. Got to get a FedEx 757 replacement here pretty soon, so that's on the list, along with hopefully getting some more. I really want to start getting some international cargo aircraft. As you can see here, there's not really any good examples, but like China Airlines Cargo, EVA Air Cargo, I really want to do some of those at some point. Definitely a Singapore 747, even though some of them aren't going to fly anymore here in the near future. I still want to retain the memories that I got to see with them, like the China Airlines Cargo and the Singapore Cargo for sure, too, that come to mind. But even like the Cathay 747-400 freighter, that one's really cool, but maybe the 8 would be more applicable to get, since that still comes to DFW quite a bit, and I have got to see that one too. So definitely the tie-in's really important there, but definitely really excited to continue to build up the UPS and FedEx fleet too. When the A300 came out, that was really a big solidifier, but I still really want to keep building it up with unique pieces like the 777. And I'm sure there's a few more that I'm missing here that would be great to get. But anyway, it's certainly looking really good, and I think that we have done a really good job developing this fleet. Actually, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. I think I went straight to the primary. Sorry about that, everybody. But nevertheless, just in case I did, which I think I did, but I can't remember for sure, we have the FedEx DC-10 and the MD-11. Both have been big assets here for the FedEx fleet. Obviously, DC-10 now gone, which is really sad. But luckily, the MD-11 still flying strong, and definitely very glad to have in the fleet. It looks really good. So all of those are looking really good. Again, apologies that the video cut off there. I don't know what happened. My phone's already getting a little worn out since I've done so much filming on it. But overall, I'm still very glad to have it. And as you can tell, the video, it still looks good. So luckily, a little cut and paste will fix up that little glitch right there. So really hope you all enjoyed this cargo fleet. Let me know what you think in the comment section below and what you'd like to see me do with it. Definitely international cargoes, I think, is the main focus going forward since the main cargo has been built up. I still wouldn't mind getting some more domestic cargo carriers that I don't have an aircraft of. Definitely want to get an ABX 767 at some point, some of those like that. So whether they're customs or maybe we get lucky and the model finally comes out, we will have to see how that happens, but overall still plenty of work to be done, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope all of you are as well. So with all that being said, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Just process. Do you love and love you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.